We're going to do another story. Just another story. At first we trusted anyone who said they had a cure, but with every disappointment it grew harder to be sure. Still, when we heard of Jesus, we went looking for this man. They said he broke the grip of demons by the power of his command. We found his close disciples in the foothills where he'd been, but as I tried to talk to them, the devil struck again. And my son began to scream, and then his eyes rolled back inside. He fell and moaned, and he stiffened out, and I turned to them and cried, "Cast it out of him, I beg you." But it was all to no avail. And as each one made excuses, all my hopes began to fail. But then I heard excited voices calling out, "The Master's here." And as Jesus walked right toward me, hope rose up above my fear. I cried out, "Rabbi, help us. He's my son, my only son. Oh, your men have tried to cast it out, but nothing could be done. He's been like this since childhood. No one can tell us why. Oh, but sir, if you can help at all, I beg you please to try." "If you can," he thundered. "You ask me if I can. Everything is possible when there's faith inside a man." I cried, "Oh Lord, forgive me please. I've lived so long with grief. And I do believe you can, oh Lord, oh please, please help my unbelief." He told the spirit, "Leave the boy, enter him no more." But it screamed and threw him on the ground, worse than all the times before, until at last he lay just like a corpse, and I thought it was the end. But Jesus raised him up and said, "Here's your son, my friend." When we got back to our little town, somehow they all had heard that Jesus cast the devil out by the power of his word. So we told them all again about the healing we received, and that everything is possible to someone who believes. Everything is possible to someone who believes. It is your Father's joy to give to all who will receive. Those who strive may trip and fall in the tangled webs they weave, but everything is possible to someone who believes. Everything is possible to someone who believes. It is your Father's joy to give to all who will receive. Those who strive may trip and fall in the tangled webs they weave, but everything is possible to someone who believes. Everything is possible to someone who believes. It is your Father's joy to give to all who will receive. Those who strive may trip and fall in the tangled webs they weave, but everything is possible to someone